afternoon, everybody, or evening. It's getting to evening. All right, welcome to the first of 20. Um, we're going to go through much like we did with Hellbound Hackers and hacktestsite.org. Um, there is a site out there called Hackertest.net, which is the one that you see up on the screen right now. Don't know a lot about it, haven't gone through it, but there are 20 simulations. Complete one, that takes you to two, two takes you to three, etc. So you can't jump around, and you don't have to create an account for this one. It's just to see if you can get through your 20. I don't know what happens at the end. I haven't done all of these, but we're going to take off on the very first one. And I'm going to do the same thing I did with those, with Hellbound Hackers and with hacktestsite.org. I'm not going to give you the answer right away. I'm going to give you, some clues to kind of take a look at, to kind of help you get there. Then you can pause the video. You can look for, whatever it is. Hopefully you can find it. You can get the answer in yourself without me just telling you the answer, in which case you're going to learn nothing. So let's take it. Let's run with it. Let's see what it does. I've had a lot of people ask, give some great comments saying that I should have way more followers than what I do. And I so much appreciate that. I am so happy that I got 4,600 followers. And it went almost 4 years before I started posting anything again, but I still have 4,600 followers. I don't think I have a lot of followers because I don't push it. I don't constantly ask people to subscribe, join, hit the like button, hit this, hit that. I mean, nothing wrong with doing that. That's how you grow your channel. I should do it. I'm just pathetic at doing it because I don't script anything I'm going to say. I just kind of go off the cuff. But if you do like the videos, definitely like it. If you like the channel, subscribe to it. Trying to get back up, getting back into it, being a partner with YouTube again. They did drop me. But anyway, let's hit this one. So of course, this is all a simulation. And it does say it's going to help us improve our JavaScript, PHP, HTML, and graphic thinking. Okay. I'm not a huge programmer. So some of these may get me stumped for a while, but we're going to get through them. Have a spare minute, log in, provide you with a new harder clue to find yourself to get to another level. Will you crack it? Alright, so I'm going to zoom in a little bit more so you guys can actually see this thing. Alright, so let's see what we got for level 1. Hackers solve problems and build things. They believe in freedom and voluntary mutual help. To be accepted as a hacker, you have to behave as though you have this kind of attitude and behave as though you have the attitude. You have to really believe the attitude. We got to put in a password to log in. Gives us no more information other than the site definitely does not endorse unethical hacking. We're not doing any. I'm a security administrator. I'm not a hacker. I'm a security administrator. I look for things like this in my network to make sure that people don't break into my network. So for educational purposes only, the correct referral to the site is actually not hacking but cracking. Okay. So we're not really given anything here. We're not given any sort of clue. Our URL is just hackertest.net. So we got to take the thing from the very beginning. And this is level 1, so it's fairly straightforward. Not as straightforward as some other sites, but it is fairly straightforward. So what can we do? What should be the first thing we do if we're trying to get past? First, let's see. It never hurts to try to log in with an empty password just to see if something's broken. So, okay, it's not, we actually get a JavaScript box that pops up. This is hackertest.net, says try again. Okay. So since that happens, we know there's definitely some sort of check going on. It's checking to see if we put in the right password. If we didn't, we try again. Okay. So much like a lot of the other sites, let's start with what we can see. And let's take a look at that. So think about what you can see right now. It's not something hidden on this black page. We got to think about, of course, what generates the page. So what do we take a look at? Okay. Let's just inspect the code. See what the code looks like. So whatever browser, you can right click it and you can view the page source. Okay. So this is where I want you to look through the page source. You are going to be looking not as straightforward as like Hack This Site was, where you're going to have a comments line that said the password is this. But it is going to be in there. Look around and see where that check was. Now there's going to be that check. When we didn't put in the right password, it told us to try again. So it had to check it against the right password. So take a look through the code. I'm going to give you some time. Well, you're going to give you some time. You're going to pause the video. Take a look through the code and see if you can find it. And then when we come back, I'll show you what I looked for, how I found it. We'll put it in. That will take us to level 2. That will be the end of this video, and then on to level 2 when I get that one up and running. So go ahead and pause it. Take a look. Take a look through the code. You can find it. Alright, just pause the video. Should have Jeopardy music playing. Okay. So hopefully you paused the video, and hopefully you found what you were looking for. Now, I cut it and put it in Notepad so I could kind of point out some things and show you the things that I found. So let me bring my little Notepad document over here. Looking through the page source, lines 50 through 60, I found this. Okay, that was the check. I then went a little bit further. Didn't really have to because what I needed was kind of there. But went a little bit further and I found the form itself that drew that password box. And I'm showing you this for a particular reason. Let's take a look at lines 90 through 95 first. This is the form. Okay, where we have the word password that we see on the screen, form name A, okay, action is JavaScript, and again it's going to be doing a check, and then the box itself, right where it says log in, okay, the name of that box is C, so they just named that box C. Okay. Password. Okay. See that A? Okay. So let's go up here and take a look at this check. We have a variable function check if document.a.c.value equals, explicitly equals, A. Go to this website. Else, pop up an alert that says try again. Okay. Here's the thing. if document dot a dot c dot value. Okay, C is what we type, is the field name that we type the password in. A is the password itself. If what we type in there equals A, then take us to that page, which is actually going to be the name, the password, .htm. Okay, so it's real easy to go, oh, well, the password is A. Well, take a look at the very top. They described a variable. Variable A equals the word null. That's our password. So if we put the word null in this box, which is named C, alright, now it says Hackertest.net says please enter password. Okay, so we type in null, say OK, and we got past level 1. It's viewing the source. Wasn't HTML, it was JavaScript, so it was a little bit more tricky to kind of follow along. But if you take a real close look at it and understand that catch statement, that try catch statement, in this case if else, but was it if else? Yeah, the if else statement, which is basically a try catch. You would have gotten through it. So my friends, we have gotten past level 1 of Hackertest.net. Not extremely difficult. I'm sure they're going to get way harder than that. Hope you found it before I mentioned it. If so, bonus to you. If you didn't, don't worry about it. Some of these things are going to stump you. Some easy ones are going to stump you. You're going to beat your head against a wall. And you're not going to be able to find it. But the more you try, the more you look, the better you'll get. That's what this is all about. It's trial and error. A lot of this stuff is trial and error. So, anyway, that's this video. I'm not going to make it any longer than I need to. Again, like and subscribe if you want. Other than that, come back. Let's get through 2 through 20 together. All right. Till later, my friends. Have a great day.